Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's KG Bethlehem. I'm not going to be in here too quick. I'm try not to. Just wanted to give some quick thoughts on election night. As a lot of my followers and fans know, I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri. So a lot of things was happening in St. Louis, Missouri as a whole. One thing I'm happy about, they voted down the rights to work. Was that right? Yeah, right to work bill, which is very detrimental to unions. And I used to be a union guy with the local CWA back in the day, so I'm happy for that. It's, you don't know rights to work laws, you definitely need to be aware of those just in case they come to your individual state. They're not good for the workers. No, they're not good for the workers. But don't take my word for it. Just look up yourself. So I was glad that was defeated. Wesley Bell, brother, beat incumbent Bob McCullen, Robert McCullen, whatever his. Um, as a lot of y'all know, McCullen was the district attorney that was presided over the Michael Brown. He didn't go to trial. He didn't get out of the grand jury because he basically, through a lot of criticism and a lot of accounts, just did a horrible job. I mean, it seemed like he's a prosecutor and police officer was charged in the murder of Michael Brown. He appeared to be on the police officer's side, so that came back to bite him. And Wesley Bell was a Ferguson council member and also an attorney, and he wanted to do reforms, and he beat him. And there's no Republican candidate to run against in the fall election, so he's your new district attorney. I think they call it. I think the county attorney, something like that. So, congratulations, Wesley Bell. Congratulations. I'm holding this camera. I ain't had time to set it up, but anyway, uh, Corey Bush, you didn't win against Lacey Clay, but you ran a spirited campaign, sister, and I was very happy for you. I wish I could have voted for you, but I live in PG County, Maryland now, in DC suburbs. So I mean, you run a great campaign, and that's a formidable job. I mean, you're a progressive, you're a Justice Democrat. I'm definitely a progressive, and your platform's amazing. And Lacey Clay is a former opponent. He's been holding office for 20 years. His father before him held office for I think over 30 years. And Northside St. Louis still ain't improved. And Corey Bush, I don't know if this mess will ever get to you, but I don't want you to give up. I want you to keep going forward. They got other offices. You got the edge. You got your spirit. You got the intelligence. You're on the right side of history, especially with the programs that you want to foster, universal health care, getting money out of politics. That's quite just to name a few, which are very important. And criminal justice reform, I believe that. Yeah, I believe that you want that you're a proponent of. So don't, hey, this is a major office. You ran against a lot of big money. A lot of big money was in Clay's campaign. I was looking at his voter record, and he voted down a bill that would expose politicians' donation money. I don't know if it's dark money, but people, you can look up the voting records of your congressman or congresswoman. That's what you need to do. Instead of just looking at somebody and they got a D behind the name, they got an R. Look at their voting record. Vote on policies. Don't vote on parties. Never vote on parties. Vote on policies, and which policy is more inclined for you and your family and your community. Because your community is always going to be connected to you, regardless of what you think of it. So, so a lot going on in Kansas is a mess. They got so-called minor blitz in the voting machines that's slowing down the voting count. That's not minor. If you have any type of blips in the voting machines, at this point, you still can't declare a winner in a lot of your races, including Brent Welder. I mean, I mean, the booth's been closed since what, like I believe 6 hours ago, and it's ridiculous. I mean, look, the press should be up there instead of just sitting back and saying, well, we just gonna we just gonna trust them at their word. The Secretary of State, and it should be figured out. No, 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 no. Ask questions. Verify that. Look at the paper ballots. Investigate it. And no reporter up there in Kansas City investigates none of this. At least, yeah, investigates none of this. They're a poor ass reporter. So, you know. So, like I said, that's quick thoughts, and I don't know. Like I said, I'm a progressive, and like I said, I vote on policies, and I mean, there's not any right wing progressives I know of that support things I support. So a lot of them tend to lean Democrat and Green, or just pure socialist. But you know, I always thought about talking about this at one point. I want to talk about it real quick. I know there's a lot of people out there criticizing about the Democratic Party. Yes, you should. 'Cause I don't vote straight Democrat. But my thing of it is the ones who supposedly are in line with the progressive values and progressive policies, but the only thing I'm hearing you that's condemning the Democrat Party as a whole, and you doing that shit on purpose. And the thing about it is, you have progressives in the party. Now, you think the voters are going to sit back there and actually discern, like, oh, well, you know what? He maybe not talking about the progressives, but the only thing he's saying Democrats. So I'm going to question where are you coming from? Especially YouTube commentators or Facebook commentators who belong to local radio stations who said they'd rather vote for Trump instead of Hillary Clinton, which is absurd. When you criticize the entire Democratic Party, you criticize the progressives who you supposedly want to be in there. So my thing to you, either shut the fuck up or make a distinction. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all stay blessed. And like I said, ain't no minor blips in a voting count. We need paper ballots back. You don't have to believe in voting, but guess what? You're in this country. Vote or not gonna or don't vote, but there are people out there that actually have effective policies, and one of them is getting money out of politics. Don't allow the oligarchs, which there are oligarchs in this country. They call interest groups, they call corporations who regard as people, Citizens United. Don't allow them just to run roughshod. And my God, man, you have one person who's part of a party who pretty much screws your state like Kansas, and you voting for the same damn party, for the person who had the same type of values, you really deserve everything you get. So shut up and take it. You don't want universal health care? Get it cool. Don't get it. Don't cry about not having money. Don't cry about wages being stagnant. Don't cry about not being able to afford to have an operation. Talk to y'all. KG Bethlehem. Yes, that's my opinion. I'm sticking by it. I don't give a damn. My thing is believe in what you believe in. Fight for it. But vote for policies. Don't vote for candidates. Do that for once. Y'all have a good night.